Hi, I'm Kristine Weber, and welcome to 7 Great Reasons to Teach Chair Yoga. Today, I'm on reason number 7. Hey, if you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with me. Reason number 7, chair yoga is a way for yoga teachers to have a sustainable career. And I'm going to unpack that a little bit for you here. So I have been teaching yoga since 1995, and in early 1996, I started teaching about 6 classes a week. Sometimes it was 8 or even 9, but 6 to 9 classes a week at a nursing home, hospice, independent living, and assisted living facility. Of course, I wasn't doing much in hospice. Most people were in bed, and so, but I did sometimes work with folks with breath. But anyway, so that was sort of like the beginning. I was quite young. I was like 30 when I started that job, and that was like my first kind of like regular yoga teaching gig. It was before I did that, before I taught in a yoga studio. I was also teaching in my friend's garage at the time. There weren't a lot of there weren't any yoga studios where I was living then. They didn't come around for a few years after that. But the point being that I learned very early that not only do people appreciate doing chair yoga with you, and chair yoga is such a great, it's such a wonderful thing to do. But the other thing I learned at that time was that it was so much easier on my body. When I moved to Asheville, and that was in 2001, so I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. When I moved here, there was yoga everywhere. And I was teaching at the Y, and I was teaching at a studio. Like I started kind of getting into the yoga community here. And at some points, I was teaching as many as 12 or 14 classes a week. And I started to notice like that was a lot on my body. And as I got older, I realized, as much as I love doing yoga, I was kind of getting burned out from teaching too many classes. When I started adding chair yoga classes back into my schedule, I realized like, oh, this is so much more sustainable. You can teach 5 or 6 or 8 chair yoga classes a week. It's pretty easy. And then having, 3 or 4 mat classes a week, like that feels very sustainable to me at this point in my life. Although I haven't done that for a few years because now I mostly do yoga teacher education. However, that kind of, schedule is very doable. It's very doable at this point in my life. So that's my last reason, is it's easier on you. There's not only that it's easier on you, but there is a large and growing demographic of folks who really need this work. So for a practice today, what I would like to show you is that it's just like sort of a lovely way to think about sustainability, and it's something that I've added to my classes for years and years, is a little bit of self massage. So you can rub your hands together. And by the way, this is not traditional. It's certainly a traditional part of the yoga practice to do a little bit of self massage. So rub your hands together and then take a deep breath as you place your palms over your face and your eyes. We'll do that again. Rub your hands together. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Imagine you're just radiating all that healing energy from your hands into your face and your eyes. And we'll do one more time. There's lots and lots of ways to do self-massage. I'm just showing you a couple little tricks that I love here. And then we'll use the tips of the fingers and do a little scalp massage. So I call this shampoo-sage, which actually is what it's called in India too, shampoo-sage. So you just give yourself a little circles in the scalp, and you can, press as much as you like or as little as you like. This is a simple practice, and I teach this in a lot of my chair classes. And then one hand on your other elbow, and then you cross that over and massage into the shoulder. And here I'm just kind of squeezing into the shoulder muscles. So you can get really specific with this. You can also be really kind of general with it. And let's do the other side. So the other hand holds and massage into the shoulder. It's so simple, but it also is something that I think a lot of us forget to do. Self-massage is so simple, and so powerful, but easy to ignore. Okay, and then when you finish, just let your hands rest on your lap and take a nice long breath and notice how you feel. I'll be teaching self massage and many, many of these different practices. I've been sharing this series in my upcoming training, Chair Yoga for Brain Health, starts on September 10th. We have a great early bird discount that runs through August 20th. So please check out the link below. Thank you so much for joining me for this series. I hope it's been as fun for you as it has been for me. And I hope some of these tips are helpful for you.